Good morning, students. Welcome to your computer class. As in the previous class, we had completed the exercise session and question answers of the previous chapter, and also we had understood about some formatting concepts, styles. So, today we are going to discuss the new chapter formula and functions in MS Excel, which I had already mentioned in your previous class, a little introduction of MS Excel. So let's see what other things are there in this chapter. So coming to the textbook, formula and functions in MS Excel. So the topics which are to be covered in this MS Excel means what is MS Excel. We will get to know about the definition of MS Excel. Then formula and function. Okay. So formula is what? Formula is a sequence of cell references, the mathematical function or operators of existing value to give a new value. Means when you are using any calculation over the previous value, the result is the new value. Okay. And what is function? So function is that it is inbuilt formula which is already present in the Excel. So now next one is how will you create a formula and enter the formula in a cell. Also editing the formulas, if you have written you can edit also. You can copy one formula to the other cell and displaying that formula. And the next topics which will be covered are function, related to the function, entering function, performing common calculations, okay, addition, subtractions, average, maximum, minimum, and quickly adding numbers. So these are the topics which we will be covering in this chapter. So here MS Excel. So Microsoft Excel is a powerful spreadsheet program which you have already learned in your junior classes also and the previous chapter also, that allows you to organize data and complete calculations, make decisions and develop reports. So in MS Excel you can do calculations, you can organize your data, you can develop reports, charts, many things. Starting MS Excel, before you begin working with Excel, you must open the program window, click on start button, the start menu will appear. Like here you see, click on start menu. Okay. Now click on all programs. This is Windows 10, so all programs already selected. Here you will search for Microsoft Office, then click on that, then Microsoft Excel, Excel 2007. Okay, if you are having Excel 2010 also, to that also you can click, and 2007 also. Both, when you will click, it will be open in your system. Okay, like this. Okay, so this is the Excel workbook. So step by step when you will go, it will be opened. So when you see the Excel workbook, what things are there? So on the top, an empty workbook title, book 1 is displayed in the Excel. Okay, here you can see Book 1, Microsoft Excel. Book 1, this one. So an empty, okay, empty, okay, workbook of Excel is known as book 1. Clear? So next what we will see, formula and function, the next topic. Constants and formulas are two types of data in Excel. Okay, constants and formulas. The value which are directly entered in the cell are called constant values. Means the values which directly entered in the cell, numbers, names, data, currency, etc. are the example of the constant values. And if we talk about formula, okay, formula is a sequence of cell references, mathematical function. I will tell you when we will study about cell references that what is cell reference, mathematical function or operators of existing value to give new value. Okay, you can use formulas to perform all kinds of calculation in your Excel data. For example, you can add the contents of a column of monthly sales figure to calculate the total sales. How many sales you have completed in 1 month, that also you can make with the help of Excel, and you can calculate the monthly sales figures with the help of the formula. Hope it is clear to you all. Now coming to the next one. Next topic is formula in Excel, cell referencing, cell range and operators. Let's see. In mathematics, when you write a formula, in mathematics, of course, we write a formula, we use it. So when you write a formula, you write out the values and the operators followed by an equal to sign. Just like 2 plus 2 equals 2. So here plus is the operator and 2 is the value. But in Excel, formulas begin with an equal sign. Means when you are writing the formula, first you have to put equals to sign, then you will put the values and then operator, sign, multiplication, division or that, and then Excel immediately recognizes any subsequent data as a formula when it begins with equal to sign. Means if you are putting equal to sign in any place, it will recognize it as a formula. Clear? Now next, cell referencing. Every cell in a worksheet has a unique address. Okay? Unique address is also called cell reference. Means in a cell, you can see over here, in a cell, this, you have selected a cell, so it has a unique value. In a cell, You have selected this cell. So this cell has a unique address which is called as cell reference. Okay. So by default, cell are identified by a specific column letter and row number. So there's a specific column letter and a row number. So cell A5 identifies the fifth cell down in column A. While entering formulas, use cell references instead of actual data wherever possible. For example, enter the formula equals to A1 plus A2 instead of equal 10 plus 20. So here, when you use cell reference and you change a number used in a formula, Excel will automatically redo the calculation for you. Okay. So let's see it, how it happens. Like the example is given, you are writing over here, okay, there is a marks of a student, okay, and you are just calculating the marks. He has got 20, then 30, then 40, then 50. Okay, as according to this statement, first what you have to use, equals to sign. Then instead of writing 20 plus 30 plus 40 plus 50, what we will write? We will write here cell referencing. So cell reference means cell has a unique number as a column. So here E, you can see E. E what? From this, here is a number 1. So cell number and row number. So this number is showing on 2. So we will write E2. E2, then plus this number E5. Okay, it is already showing, and then press enter. So this has taken what? 70, means 50 and 20. Okay, it has added two numbers 20 and 50 because we have given the cell address of only these two values. Only these two values. If we have to add all these values, okay, then what we have to do? Again, you will click here, equals to first E2 plus E3 plus E4 plus E5 and plus E6. So it has selected C. Now when you press enter, 210 means it has calculated all the 5 numbers. Okay, so their address is what? E2, E3. Okay, you can see E3. Then again it is going E4, 5, like this. So they are having the cell reference. They are having a unique address for each cell. Okay. Now, when you use cell reference and you change a number used in a formula, Excel will automatically redo. Okay. This one also you can see I am changing the number over here. Here 50. Now I will change this number to 20 and press enter. See, it has changed to 150. You can see now it is 150. I am changing here adding here, instead of 20 I am writing here 100, pressing enter. See, the value changed to 310. Here 25, enter. Thus automatically the values are changing. Okay. Now coming to the cell range. What is cell range? A group of related cell in a worksheet is called cell range. Group of related cells in a worksheet is called a cell range. Cell ranges are identified by their anchor points, the upper left corner and the lower right corner of the range. Means upper left corner and lower right corner of the range. The range reference includes both what? Anchor points separated by a colon. For example, the range name is A1 is to B3. A1 is to B3. So it includes what? A1, A2, A3, B1 and B2, B3 also. So range names must start with a letter and can include uppercase and lowercase letters. Means the range name should start with a letter. This is an important thing you must remember also. The range names are start with a letter and can include uppercase and lowercase letters. So you cannot add space in range names. Okay, you cannot use a space between the range names. Clear? Like here you are having the ranges. Here E2. So E2 is the range, and then last one E7. Okay, E2 colon E7. So starting from the letter and then we are using the number, lowercase, uppercase. You can use a number also. So it will be capital E because in capital, and here also capital E. So from E2 to E7, this is the range we are using. Before that, if you put equals to sign and say enter, no value because we have not written any formula, at just a range we are showing. Okay. Now operators. A formula can contain one or more operators. In one formula there can be more than one operators. An operator specifies the type of calculation you want to perform. Which type of calculation you want to perform in your calculation? It is specified by operator. So let's see what are the different operators. Arithmetic operator. You can use arithmetic operator to perform mathematical calculations. Any mathematical calculations you are performing, then you will use what? Arithmetic operators. Here it is given in the box the different mathematical operators: addition, subtraction, multiplication, it is a sign of asterisk, a star is made, then division, percent and exponentiation. Exponentiation is also a mathematical expression. So by using all these you can perform arithmetic calculations. Now next, comparison. Next operator is comparison operator. Next operator is a comparison operator. You can use comparison operator to compare two values. Means if there are two values, you can compare in them, and comparison operators return a value true or false. Means one is false and other one is true. So it uses some operators which compare the two values and give the result true or false. So here equals to means both the values are equal, then greater than, smaller than, greater than equals to, smaller than equals to, which is also called less than equals to, and not equal to, means both are not equal to each other. So these are comparison operators. Hope it is clear to you. Okay. Next, order of calculation. Order of calculations. When a formula contains more than one operator, Excel performs the calculation in a specific order. So what is the order? Let's see. You can use parenthesis, means bracket, to change the order in which Excel performs calculations. So we have to use parenthesis to change the order where Excel performs the calculations. Excel will perform the calculation inside the parenthesis first. So first of all, whatever written in the bracket, it will perform first. For example, if you want to determine the average of values A3, B3, C3, and you enter the equation equals to A3 plus B3 plus C3 divided by 5, this thing, you will receive the wrong answer. Okay. If you are writing like this, then you will receive a wrong answer because there is no parenthesis bracket. Now, next, this is because the Excel divides the value in cell 3 by 5. Okay. And then adds the result to A3 plus B3. Means you have written A3, okay, then you have used the operator plus, then you have written B3, okay, B3, then plus, the last one is I think C3 divided by 5. So in this, it will first divide the value of C3. Whatever the value of C3 is there, it will first divide this one, then it will add these two values. Okay. So following operator precedence, division takes precedence over addition. The correct way to type the average formula is this. Under the parenthesis, you will add A3 plus B3 plus C3 divided by 5. So enclosing the values in parenthesis, Excel adds the cell values first before dividing the sum by 5. That this means it will add the values which are inside the parenthesis bracket first, and then it will divide it by 5. Okay. So this is the method how we'll write the formulas to get the correct result. Now next, errors in formula. An error message appears when Excel cannot properly calculate or display the result. Means if you have any mistake in the formula, then properly it will not be displayed in the worksheet. Like as we have seen the earlier hash value which was written in the Excel, when I was using range, it has shown as the error. So what are the errors? First, hash 5 times. The column is too narrow, means 2 is small. Okay, narrow means small. To display the result means if the result is too long and the cell has a narrow space, then it will display the result as given here, hash 5 hash. Okay, so this is the first error message. Now second, hash div oblique o exclamation marks. The formula divides a number a by 0. Excel considers a blank cell to have a value 0. So what happens when you divide a number, it is 0 in Excel. Excel considers a blank cell to have a value 0. If you left any blank cell, it will consider it as a 0. So this cell contains the formula A1 by A2, means 50 by 0, and is showing the error this. Okay, let's check it also. Here you can see 50 and then there is a blank space, and here we have written the formula. What was the result? Hash div oblique o 0 exclamation marks. Okay, see once again, any number 25, then leaving a blank space, and then you are writing here, okay, equals to range, that is G1 divided by G2. Enter. See, again the same error is shown. Now next, hash name question mark. The formula contains a function name or cell reference that Excel does not recognize. Means you had used that formula which contains a function name, which has a function name which has already been inbuilt in the MS Excel. So you cannot use a function name in the formula, or cell reference that Excel does not recognize it. You have given the cell reference which Excel cannot recognize it, where it is, or the value you have used is where. So the cell contains the formula AG plus A2 plus A3. In this example, the cell reference A1 was typed incorrectly. So see, hash name question mark. Okay, let's see. 20, 30, 50 equals to, instead of I1, here it is 1, here it is I, so you will just read it I1, A1. Okay, so I you have taken, instead of 1 you have taken G. Okay, plus I2 plus I3. See, after pressing enter, hash name question mark means I have used a wrong cell reference. So the answer shows an error. Now next, hash ref hyphen, sorry. The formula refers to the cell that is not valid. The cell contains formula A1, A2, A3. Here, row containing a cell used in the formula was deleted. A row containing a cell used in the formula was deleted. Means A1 is there, A2 is there, A3 is there. By mistake, you had deleted the row. this one. So what happens? It will give the error hash reference value. Means this cell is not valid. This cell contains the formula and this cell is not valid. A1, A2, A3. So this also you can use it in a Excel and see it. Now hash value. Formula refers to the cell that Excel cannot use in the calculation. This contains the formula A1 plus A2 plus A3. Here simple, it is given 10 and 20. Okay, and next one is here it is written Monday. So Monday it is written, so it will again show the value, hash value, because we cannot calculate 10 plus 20 plus Monday because A1, A2, A3. So A1 is okay, A2 is okay, but we cannot add what? Monday in that. Clear? So this will also show a what? Error. Clear? So in the next class we will discuss our next topics: creating a formula. How will you able to create it, the formula in Excel, and then next we will see entering a formula, how you can enter a formula in Excel. Till then, thank you.